This is a reminder that The Long Dark is a terrible game. And I know I said that The Long Dark is basically altogether a tutorial and the game's unfinished. And by the time you run out of story, the last mission in the story is still a tutorial. I said that, but I mentioned... Well, did I mention... No, I did not mention the fact that it also has the worst tutorial that I've ever seen. Which is... I guess this might be hyperbole. Let's have a look. God, why is it so long? Why is it so dark? Oh my god, I get it. But no, actually, this is bullshit. Having a long black screen and long nothing, that's not good. I mean, that's already bad at first. And oh no, is that a piece of metal stuck in my arm? AKA a thing that never happens in the game? Oh, that sure would be inconvenient, wouldn't it? Let's press the button to pull shit out. So basically, in this tutorial, you're stuck in this... What is this? Like a ravine? I guess they call it a ravine. And there's fires all around. And despite the fact that there's fires all around, you're actually freezing to death, I think. Well, yeah, I'm rapidly freezing to death. Look at that. It's... The frost is going down so hard. How am I freezing to death next to fires? Can you explain that to me? So... What do you think my objective here would be? I mean, surely it would be ridiculous to have a game where there's a bunch of fires and the objective would be to make a fire. That would be unthinkably stupid, wouldn't it? Oh, well, feast your eyes, because it's in fact making a fire, and that's in fact the objective. Look at that, there's wood. Gonna make a fire with this wood. Look at that, fire. And I'm trying to make a fire here, and the mechanics for making a fire are retarded, by the way, because you can only make a fire right under you instead of the character walking up to the fire and making the fire. So that's already very silly. And oh, look at that! I tried to make a fire, so of course I would walk up to the stick that's on fire, right? That would be a good way of making a fire, wouldn't you think? But no, actually, because now I've apparently burnt my hand, and now look at that, my health bar is fucked. I'm so wounded from having touched that fire. Oh my god. Well, can you decide whether or not you're hot or cold at this point? Because you can't be both. I mean, obviously you could be, but come on, man, how are you gonna burn yourself when you're literally frozen? You know, I know you can be burnt on one hand and frozen on the other hand, but if your hand's already cold, it's not gonna instantly burn if it's near a fire. So then I went out and I was cutting down some of that shit. Some of that stuff that apparently takes more time than expected. What was that I did there? I think I broke apart a stick, I'm not sure though. Can't take apart that burning stick. That would be too convenient to just pick up the burning stick. Right, now look, there's these little blood drops that you see all game. In this case, they're made by me. And when I saw that, it looked like, oh, I can only build the fire in the snow. Look at that. that's what that looked like. But I guess that was just because I was so close to it. It doesn't tell you that the fire is too far away. It just goes red. So I think, oh, I can't make a fire on that rock. So now I made a fire on that on the snow because it wasn't obvious to me. Oh man, isn't that great? All right, so apparently now I think that I'm playing a game where I can make a fire only in on the snow. I mean, I probably played it wrong. I mean, it's very obvious that there's a lot of human failure going on, and I fucked it up in several ways. But yeah, look at that. That's how you can be misled by this game without the game even doing anything bad. Alright, so I gotta bandage my thingy. That's great. Okay, so now I've made a fire that apparently has magical properties, and unlike those other fires that are right there, and this particular fire can keep me warm, while the other fires are not keeping me warm. And this is, by the way, not how the game works. In fact, the other fires out there, they're the magical ones. Because, I don't know, they're magical, they don't give off heat. Any other fire that you can make out there, it would still give you heat. Even if it's like in the cold, in the snow, that fire would still warm you. I guess you'd need some kind of sleeping bag though to make proper use of that. But yeah, I guess there's no sleeping bag yet, so... Wait, did I sleep on the ground? Or did I just pass out? Oh, how did the game handle this again? Okay, so the first time I played this game, I failed. I died in a tutorial. Probably because I was bad, but also the game was having really weird limitations that just didn't make sense to me. Alright, so here I can take a torch of the fire, and well, I guess the torch is... I'm not sure if the torch is explained. So you can just take a torch out of your bonfire, and that makes the bonfire... Well, it makes it less, obviously. Also, these footprints, I don't know what the fuck they are. They don't make sense. I'm pretty sure I didn't turn around like that, ever. Well, okay. Wait, actually, let me check. Let me check how I stood there. No? Okay, there's me standing at the fire with no footprints. And then I went out, came back, and then there were these footprints. What the fuck? I took the torch, okay, and then I turned around. Okay, so turning around makes you... That was weird. Huh, so when you turn, you don't actually turn in place, but you turn around some pivot point in front of you? That's weird. So your character model is actually further behind you than expected. I'm getting off track. This isn't part of what I'm... Wait, I might know, whatever. This is me analyzing the tutorial, and I guess it's pretty interesting to learn these things about the game. Look at me being puzzled at these footprints. Because of course I would be, because you wouldn't think that if you stand on the spot and you turn around you'd make footprints like that, but okay. So you see the fire is warming me up. I'm getting a little bit warmer. I'm definitely still burnt from that fire, so I guess that just has permanent issues. Yeah, permanently less health, despite the fact that I bandaged up the wounds already. How inconvenient. And then I'm learning to melt the snow. I guess I'm not realizing that time's passing there. Yep. Gotta boil some water. Enjoy how long that takes, by the way. It's great. It's great stuff. Okay, so I wandered around for 15 minutes. And I was trying to find food. I couldn't find food. I was looking at berries. I couldn't eat the berries. The tutorial says it's not time yet to consume the berries. So I had low health and I couldn't figure out why. And here is why. It's because of these status effects that I've gotten somehow. Because the fact that we started out with a piece of metal in our arm, that wasn't... And we pulled that out, but pulling it out apparently didn't do anything. You don't even pull it out, you know. That's bullshit. You don't pull out a piece of metal that's in you unless you're ready to bandage that stuff up right away. Or you're gonna stitch it up or something. So basically I was wandering around, and apparently the tutorial kept me alive until I would figure out that I have to apply bandages to the wound specifically in a really annoying menu. And, well, I suppose I could have pressed journal and I may have found out. I don't know. Maybe I was being stupid, maybe not. It seems like I had a low health bar, and there's a red icon next to the health bar. I thought that meant nothing. I thought that just was an indication of that being my health bar, but no, actually that means you're fucked. It means you're critically wounded. Oh, it's day again. Did I pass the day? Wait, what? Wait, did I fall asleep as soon as I bandaged myself up? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? That's the other part of that, of what makes this tutorial really fun. You just fall asleep. As soon as you bandage yourself up, you fall asleep. So I was able to wander around for 15 minutes, not doing the objective. But as soon as I do the objective, I immediately fall asleep. That's what sucks about this. And it says if this blood loss isn't treated, you're gonna have to die. Your health is gonna run out and you're gonna die. But that didn't happen because the tutorial didn't allow me to die. So basically I was wounded, but I couldn't do anything. Well, I mean I could have bandaged myself, but I didn't realize that was what it wanted me to do, because there's like 5 bars that are on screen. 4. There's 4 of them. Water, temperature, food, and rest. So I assumed, oh, I'm running out of health. That must be because I'm starving. But no, there's nothing you can do about that yet. Because this fucking brilliant tutorial has a starving man who cannot do anything to feed himself. He's just there and he can't feed himself. Because that would be overrated. Eating, that would be overrated. You got 0 health, you don't eat in this game, you die. But no, not this time, because we're not in the real game yet. We're in fucking tutorial land where nothing means what it's supposed to mean, and whatever you're gonna learn here doesn't make sense and doesn't prepare you for the game. At this point I quit because I was pissed at the tutorial and I thought it would be better to start over. Also, like right next to the tutorial there's a glitch in the ground that makes it really obvious that you can see under the ground, which they should fix. But whatever. I mean, I was broken out of the immersion already because I was not sure what was wrong with me, but I died, and then, oh well. Alright, so that was how the tutorial didn't work for me and how everything failed. But then again, maybe it was fine. Maybe I didn't need to quit. Maybe the fact that the tutorial would keep me alive forever would have just been sufficient. Because it doesn't seem like the tutorial would have killed me. But I just had this feeling I was going to die at any moment. And that's why I quit the game and restarted it. So now I've restarted the game. Man, I'm off to a bad start. This is my series. It's called Off to a Bad Start. And I describe games where I'm either too stupid to play them right, or they're too stupid to tell me what I have to do. Okay, so restarting the game means that you're going to have to watch this unskippable non-scene. I mean, I would say cutscene, but it's not actually a scene. It's just black, and then you see the sky for a second, and then it's black again, and fuck. It's garbage. I mean, I guess it's somewhat acceptable, but it should be skippable. Fuck. I don't know, maybe it shouldn't be, but... Well, just cut out the part where it's black at first. That would do. Yeah, see, remove metal. So we're doing this again. I'm gonna skip through it, don't worry, but... It took me forever to get started in this game, and I was... You could think I'm stupid, couldn't you? I don't know, man. I see a draining health bar and a symbol that I have to eat, and I assume I have to eat. I didn't consume that. I still needed to patch myself up. I guess I could have known. Alright, so now I'm gonna do it right, I guess. Now I'm gonna follow the instructions, and I'm gonna not go into the fire. Okay. Let's see what happens. Collect everything. Fire, yes, I know about fire. And do I figure out how to do the fire? I wonder. Oh, yes, I can do fire on the dry. No, yes, I can. Oh, look at that. That's far more shielded from the wind. Actually, it's not better though, because that means I'll be colder by the time I reach the door. So basically in this game you freeze at any moment you're outdoors, and it's winter cold night. So basically every step is gonna drain your bars, which sucks, and it disincentivizes exploration. But whatever, I guess the game holds your hand, and you better do what it tells you. You better do specifically what it tells you, and I guess you had to press J to find out. find out about... Oh wow, I burnt myself again. Wow, that's fucking brilliant. What did I do? Did I quick load and quick save? Brilliant. I guess I had to test that. Had to see if all the fires equally deadly. So that's something. I guess I've restarted now. The fire's gonna go for an hour. I'm gonna make the fire go for longer. There we go, 2 hours. So you gotta build a fire and then you gotta bandage your stuff and then you fall asleep. So last time you saw I had all the time in the world before I fell asleep, but then I fell asleep as soon as I bandaged my wounds. So the wounds are the only thing that keeps you awake, which is really weird. Oh, I died? Weird, that time I died, but last time I didn't bandage myself either. That's weird. You could almost think that I was in a weird bugged state where the fact that I was burnt as well as bleeding out made it fine. Wait, are you telling me that I may have cauterized the wound? Is that what happened? Man, that's crazy. So now I don't have any time. Last time I did all this shit and I didn't bleed out, but this time I bled out while I was, I think, cooking water? That's crazy. Oh man. Very confusing shit, man. Very confusing shit. My house isn't even that bad. Okay, so now we're back here. I'm bandaging myself up and that's gonna make me fall asleep immediately. I think. No? Yes, see? Out of nowhere. It didn't even tell me I was gonna fall asleep. It's so bad. It's just so bad that that's how it works. Because we established that you can die in the tutorial. So it would be really fucking stupid if you were narcoleptic at this time. Because now I'm fucking thirsty. Isn't that inconvenient as fuck, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Especially because I could have used that time where I just fell asleep instantly to boil water. But I couldn't boil water because if I had boiled water, I would have bled out. And the only time I didn't bleed out and I was able to make water last time was where I was burnt. So that's fucking shit, isn't it? So that means in day one you can't get water, even though it would have been so much better to just boil that water in day one. So now I'm going to be running out of health, and I'm going to be thirsty, hungry, everything, just because I couldn't have boiled the water while the fire was going at night. Okay, that's just great. Jesus, yeah, there we go, boiling water. Okay, so now the fire is still smoking, so it was still going for a while, wasn't it? In the next day. Anyways, my fire's gone out. See that one? You don't need these yet. Fuck you, game. I tell you what I need. I would have loved having those. Okay, so I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, but that's not what the game cares about. The game only cares about me disinfecting my wounds from the plane crash. It's not gonna let me do anything else until I do that. And then, as soon as I disinfect the wounds, I immediately fall asleep and another day's passed, and I've got even less health than ever. I'm hyperthermic, and I'm still thirsty and hungry. So that's great. And then I gotta start a fire. So basically, in this tutorial, you're just gonna be making fires over and over again, and then the character's gonna fall asleep and the fire's gonna be burned out. What riveting gameplay. Just great. Skip that shit. Alright, let's see. I remember what happens in this day, I think. Oh, it's windy, is it? How inconvenient. But I think this is where I find food for the first time. And that's also really weird, I guess. Oh my god. This is taking so long. Because I need to stay next to the bonfire, otherwise... I mean, I suppose I could have pressed the rest button and then I would have spent time there and it wouldn't have taken so long. Not sure if... well, you can only rest a whole hour, so I would have stood there a whole hour doing nothing. I guess I would have been warm, but it wouldn't have been great. How am I still not... Where did I get that food? That's weird. Why am I not hungry? That's... Oh, because there was all kinds of actual food there, never mind. There's like like canned food that I got and stuff. Alright, so that's stuff. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Oh no, now it's dark. And I have to go out. You never go out at night, but the game forces you to, because of course you fall asleep for so long that it's night when you wake up. How does that even work? How do you wake up at night? Fuck. It's annoying. Ah, another day passed, huh? Nothing's happening. Oh, but am I still wounded? Oh my god, still injuries from the crash. Are you kidding me? Let's see what this wants. Yeah, your hand was wounded. Oh, I'm not able to climb. Great. So this is how they're keeping me in this fucking ravine, because I'm incapable of climbing. Great. So the tutorial is basically just repeatedly building a fire, which is already annoying because the game does that all the time. Yeah. And you can't even use those berries yet. You sure would like to experiment with those berries. Oh, I wonder what they do. Well, fucking nothing you'll worry about for now. Mountain Town? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just the region. Okay. I guess that's odd that it shows me this every time. And there's always a wind going on here. Isn't that great? Yeah, always the annoying weather. That's really annoying. Breaking down the branches. When you break down the branches, it takes time, and that's time that you freeze to death in. But I guess there's enough health, so I'm not too bad off. Oh, great. Again, the fire's out. Wow. Is this tutorial anything but doing fires? Man, this game was so lucky I kept playing it. Well, I guess not necessarily lucky, but I was really close to refunding this garbage. Fucking fire simulator. Am I starting a new? No, I saved. Okay. That would have been weird if I had started a new one. So yeah, there you go. Fire. Make a fire. Make a fucking fire. How far? 40 minutes of this game just making fires? I mean, the first 20 minutes are me because I restarted, but fucking hell, man. Half an hour of making fires? That's not a tutorial. God damn it. Jesus, what a terrible tutorial. Yeah, books. You just burn. Okay. I think I'm just gonna skip forward until I find something of interest. Fuck. Oh, there it says day 3. All you need to do is build a fire. Great. And the fire needs to last for 9 hours, so we can do more fucking sleeping. Great tutorial, just great. I mean, what a brilliant choice to make it so that we're wounded at the start of this survival game and we can do nothing but fucking build fires all day. Fucking brilliant. Oh, there, day 4. Alright. Oh, there we go. We found the deer. And then we found this stuff that triggers a cutscene, I think. Yep, that's the cutscene. Okay. I mean, I guess that's somewhat interesting, even though not really. I guess we learn more about this story. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not going to go into the story. It's not too bad, the story, but here we go. Lumberjack getting cucked by his ex-wife, and then she hires him out to go on a last adventure with her. God knows what she's up to. Man, she's such a mystery as well. Okay, so here we go. Now I need to harvest this meat. This animation never comes up again, by the way. Other times it's just a progress bar. You harvested the meat. But now I'm gonna harvest the meat, and there's an animation of it. And he's sticking his knife, his shitty knife, that's basically a piece of scrap metal in there. Okay, what happens now? Okay, that worked. Because I thought I wounded myself, but I guess I didn't wound myself yet. Oh wait, but then something else happens. I know I get food poisoning. Did I cook the meat or did I eat it raw? That's the question. Is it my fault that I got food poisoning? Because food poisoning in this game really sucks. And that should... You know, millions of times you cook meat and it's fine. Gamey venison. Okay, the chance of that giving me food poisoning is incredibly low. I would have to be extremely unlucky, or the game would have to be an extreme dick if I really eat that and it gives me food poisoning. Let's see what happens. No? Did I eat raw version of it? Or what happened? Doesn't look like I got food poisoning. Maybe I only cooked one of them. I know I got food poisoning here. Or I got wounded somehow. In a really annoying way. Oh, I guess I just cooked that one piece so I wouldn't starve to death while I'm harvesting the thing. Okay. So if this skipping is annoying. Well, the game takes forever, so I might as well skip it. Okay, here I'm eating it. Am I eating the... Oh, is that the raw one? Did I eat the raw one? Did I... Was I meant to get food poisoning or did I eat the raw one? Let's see. Okay, I'm eating the cooked one. Oh, I'm eating the raw one. Okay, it's on me. It's my fault I got food poisoning. Isn't that crazy? I fucked up. Okay. I was gonna blame the tutorial here, but that one's on me. Alright, so... I guess that was pretty stupid. Did I have not enough fire? No, I had enough fire. Okay, I was just... I even have cooked version one. I guess I ate the wrong one. Imagine that. Well, that means the game's gonna suck because I got food poisoning. Okay. So, off to a bad start. I think it's even. The times where I fucked up and the time where the game's fucked up. Interesting. Alright, so I guess you weren't supposed to get food poisoning. I just got really lucky. And stupid for eating raw meat. And I'm trying to eat... I guess you do eat these antibiotics, alright. It still takes a while though for you to get cured of food poisoning. I wonder if I die. Oh, but this is shit. Let's see this. There, me climbing up. See, this is the part where I meant to get hurt. For some reason, you thought it was a good idea to make me locked in this place. And then I'm finally get a glimpse of me getting out. And then, oh no, I'm not getting out. The game decides I'm actually going to fall down and break my foot. And I'm going to not be able to climb. Oh, but now I can harvest these things. These berries. Because the berries are specifically there for healing sprained ankles. What the fuck? Did I fall asleep? What happened there? The day just passed, but I was outside? That's fucking random. You're not even giving me time to brew that tea with those berries in it. Alright, well I guess the tutorial is merciful there, because normally it's quite a pain in the ass to cure food poisoning. Yeah, who knew? I guess that's a good point for the tutorial, but the forcing you to fall down and break your foot, that's not a good point. I guess that basically just teleported me back into the cave pointlessly. Annoying. Okay, well, let's see how long till we get out of this fucking ravine. Oh, there we go, we're out. Oh my god. Okay, so this took me about 1 hour 5 minutes. The first 20 minutes are on me, but the rest of the tutorial taught me very little, and it took, well, I guess 45 minutes. Yeah. So that sucks. One of the worst tutorials for sure. Well, let's see if there's ever again a tutorial that makes me so annoyed that I have to make a whole video on it. Well, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm a dick to this long dark game. I wonder if they're finally going to release the continuation of the story. I actually want to go back into this annoying game and see what else happens. Oh, I sure hope I'm not going to fall down. Nope, made it this time. Okay, there we go. Out of tutorial hole after only 46 minutes. Yeah, baby. I get another climb. Wow, you're really pushing your luck there, considering last time you fell down and sprained your ankle.
Sure hope Astrid's not in there.
Oh, there's my plane crash, and there's a cutscene of me flying it. Well, I guess you can find out what happens in this, but I hope not. If you're gonna consider playing this, make sure to watch my review of it, my scathing review of this game.